Heating up.
Our sound quality is impressive until they not only save my hearing, but my wallet as well. Discover why audio.
Just muting the TV. Got my water. Okay, so let's see if it's, pretty sure it is, because this pho is, so I'm mixing it. I think it's been 3 minutes. Let's try the noodles. They are still crunchy. All right, I gotta go downstairs and microwave it. I will be right back. Okay, so my door. Wow, she's falling asleep here. You are very cute. Woof, woof. How are you, pup? My door is a safety hazard here, and it doesn't lock when I close it. So you have to push it closed or pull it closed. So here is the Vietnamese pho dragon pho, which I had to heat in the microwave. I just used hot water from the faucet. Usually that works, and it didn't work this time. So I am being stalked in this hotel already. They walk way too close to me. It triggers my autism. I can't stand it. I went to the park earlier, and they couldn't stalk me in the park. Okay, let me see what it says. They couldn't stalk me in the park. Remove. Okay, these, let me just stir this in and try to, then I think I have to steep that for 3 minutes like a tea. So it's all kinds of weird directions on this. I was at the park, and they couldn't stalk me in the park because it's hotel day, and so they have like on the Palladian ship, they have like a hotel stalking package and like an off day stalking package where they stalk me in the park. And like they don't have enough money to stalk me in both places. So if I'm supposed to be in a hotel, then they buy money to stalk me in the hotel, and they don't buy money to stalk me in the park. So when I was in the park, it's Saturday, so there should be people in the park, and there was nobody there. Nobody stalked me, and they couldn't walk into the park to physically stalk me without it causing Fantasia to come to life. So like physically, the world would start collapsing in front of you like that, and because I am the only empress, I'm the one and only empress, and the whole place will start collapsing and falling apart to protect the empress if you stalk me without money. And I'm not approving you stalking me in my hotel because it triggers my autism, and I literally hate it. And they walk by like so close to me, and that's stalking. Okay, that's sexual harassment. Like, get the fuck away from me. I'm heating up my shit in the microwave, and this young man walks this close to me, and it's disgusting. Okay, I don't care if you think you're here for the empress or you're here to stalk me. You're not here to stalk me. It's illegal, and I fucking can't stand it. And so they have money to do that, but they don't have money to do both, right? And that's what happened at Mattel, because I used to always take naps at the park when I worked at Mattel, and I would never get stalked. So they only had money to stalk me from the Palladian ship at Mattel. So it's the same thing happening all over again. This is basically Mattel, and they have money to stalk me when I'm in a hotel, but they don't have money to stalk me at the park when I'm supposed to be in the hotel. And they don't have money to stalk me at the hotel when I'm supposed to be at the park. That's the other thing, is that my own cousin is stealing my words verbatim to say that she's the princess. And if there's nothing there, then you're not I am the princess. I'm the empress. And my fake cousin is not a princess or an empress. You don't steal words. Like, we know the difference, okay? So you need to stop my fake cousin from stealing my words. We think she walked in as like a conglomerate of Palladian energy because they heard they were going to announce the princess, me. And so they walked in all as like duplicates, copies of me, to like just steal my words verbatim. They're basically like all Alba Batista, and that's like all she does, like all she's programmed to do. And for some reason, she was like promised that like she was allowed to like steal the Empress's birthright, which is insanity. That's me. I'm the Empress, okay? Only me. Only Alyssa Janello. I'm the only Empress in the entire game, okay? There's no other Empress. Not one. So maybe that's why we start calling me the Empress. You know, and not the princess. All right, I don't know if this flavor packet thing works or not, but So anyway, I'm really pissed off because they're already stalking me in the hotel. They have like they shouldn't have Palladian money to stalk me while I'm in the hotel. That obviously keeps me separated from Hayden, and I'm obviously not into it. It's good, and I'm not into the fake princesses. It's completely against protocol to copy me and to walk in and compete with me and just like try to, whatever. So that entire program needs to be deleted, erased, okay? We can't have a bunch of fake Alba Batistas running around just copying my words. We know the difference. I don't know how to open this. And then as soon as I walked out of the park, walked out of the park and I sat in my car. It's called Dragon Tours, and they said it's Sriracha. The instructions on these are always confusing now because of the fake Princess Empress program and the fake bitches that they have working, trying to literally steal Earth. And again, it's really obvious because we know when there's nothing there. We know when there's real talent there. Okay, we know when there's real talent. So as soon as I left the park and I went back to my car, and then that's in the hotel stalking package. When I'm in my car, that's in the hotel stalking package. So they can stalk me in my car or they can stalk me in my hotel, but they can't stalk me in the park. Okay, so that's out of their jurisdiction. They don't have enough money to stalk me at all three places. And they didn't last time when I was at Mattel either. Because I was never stalked when I was in that park taking a nap or eating my lunch in peace. As soon as I walked in my car, I sat in my car, this woman pulls up and she stares at me. She checks me out, makes sure it's the real princess. Again, she's identifying the real princess. And then she pulls up in front of me and then she keeps stalking me some more. And then she like pulls out a rag and starts like cleaning her car. Full on stalking. Just full on stalking. Okay, I'm so sick of the stalking. So delete stalker hotel package. Delete stalker hotel package, okay? Delete it. It's not working for us. I'm not into being stalked at all, let alone in my car, in the park, in the hotel, and you can tell the difference. It doesn't go into the fucking park when it's hotel day. Okay, as soon as there was an old man who was like, who cares? I'm close to death. Like he said that's in telepathy, right? It was like an old man. He's like, I'll stalk her. Walks sort of close to me through the park. And that's when I saw the whole place blowing up. Like the never ending story. So that's why it doesn't include it, because it's too obvious. And the place will become never ending story. And they don't want that obviousness that Alyssa and Colin belong together. So revise your fucking stalking hotel plan or whatever, because they know what they want. And what they don't want is it to be too obvious that I belong with Colin Farrell on Earth. Okay, this is really good. And the noodles are nice and fluffy and soft. Mm-hmm. It's really good. Just plain. Goodbye, ugly Stephanie. You're not interesting here. I don't care about your fake stories where you steal from my brothers and claim it as your own. Okay, that's also must be a part of the stalking package, to claim my brother's words as your own and put it in my comment section. Because it ain't that obvious when I'm sexually harassed in my comment section by fucking weirdos in the comment section that I never met before and I never want to meet. Did you hear that, Annette? You're covert and you take too long and you don't actually want to move the game forward. Did you hear all of that, Annette? Because we did too. We did too. And you're a fucking coward. You're the biggest coward in the fucking game, okay? You're still in space, Annette. All of my parents, shut the fuck up and get the fuck off my broadcast. You're not. This is a sibling broadcast. Get the fuck off my broadcast. Mom, dad, Annette, aunts and uncles, you're not allowed on this broadcast, okay? I don't want to be near you. It's not time for lunch with Annette. It's time for lunch with Chris Evans. So get the fuck off my broadcast. You're not invited. You're inviting yourself to my fucking lunch with Chris Evans. Why would I hate you? Why would I fucking hate you? Go get a life, Annette. Just shut the fuck up for once in your life, Annette, and realize how boring and unsuccessful you fucking are already. Just shut the fuck up. Shut up, Annette. Fucking dumb, dude. Get out of my fucking broadcast, parents. Get the fuck out of my broadcast. What the fuck are you doing here, dude? I hate you both. I don't want to be at lunch with my parents right now. Why am I at lunch with my parents right now? Why? Stalk me at the park on my day off and shut the fuck up. The only reason that you won't stalk me at the park is because it's about to become never ending story. So you are punk coward AF. You are bitch fuck pussy bitch lips AF as fuck because you won't stalk me in the goddamn park on my fucking day off. You're a coward AF. Rita, Annette, Bad Joe, all of the people that are semi against us, you won't stalk me in the fucking park. That's how cowardly you are. You're a fucking coward as fuck, dude.
You only do things in your jurisdiction because you know you're about to turn into a ghost AF. So you, don't call me a coward. You're the fucking coward as fuck. Can't even stalk a bitch on her day off. You want to come at me like, I wish a bitch would. Really, bitch? I wish a bitch would what? You're about to be a ghost. You're losing your voice to space. Then the voice gets cleared in space, so you can't come at me in telepathy like this anymore. So there's nothing there. You can't use Alyssa against Alyssa. I am Atreyu's daughter AF. And I got to deal with the dumb general public that literally is saying to me in telepathy right now, come at a bitch. You had your chance a couple of hours ago when I was in the park. You failed. You are a coward AF now. Okay, this is pretty good pho. I ain't complaining. I'm into it. All right, this ain't nothing to sneeze your nose at. This is legit. This one is legit. Okay, if you see this one in the store, it's called Vietnamese. It's called Snapdragon Vietnamese beef pho. Okay, this is not something to sneeze at. This one's really good. Vegetable. Okay. You know, take a day off then. Bitch, if you can't take a day off, then expect it. That's all I gotta say. If you can't take a day off when we tell you to take the fucking day off, you have it coming to you, okay? Like, we can't explain it to you. Alyssa, there's nothing there. You're telling me you heard me? Oh, really? You did? Why am I here in the hotel then? I ain't trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to Chris Evans for the 8 million. my phone's about to die, so I have to plug it into a battery, into a circuit with artificial intelligence electricity to make my battery glow. You know what they do on Saturn? They go like this. They go like this. Okay, that's enough. And then they plug it in. They don't got to plug it into a wall socket. Okay, they could probably plug it into their head if they wanted to on Saturn, just like this. And then they just plug in their phone. Okay? So we're mad about a whole bunch of things, Saturnians, of which Annette is definitely. Okay, y'all know a Saturnian when you see one. I'll describe it for you, okay? But it's ingrained in Bentless and Janellos what the fuck a Saturnian is. Okay, do you see my face? We know what a fucking Saturnian is. Okay, a Saturnian is a goddamn motherfucker that can't talk to save its own goddamn language. Okay, you know these people. They're nice and they're kind people. They usually have decent jobs, decent husbands, decent wives, decent kids, decent lifestyle. They're decent people. Okay, they seem complicated, emotional, and they have mental problems, but not the way you think, okay, because they are decent, normal people. They're decent, normal people, but then all of a sudden they got this deep emotional issue that just comes up out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden they're getting fired for laundering money, or they're getting fired for an addiction, something of that sort, where you had no clue because they have been so decent to you. And just like a decent kind of surface person, they're kind of a surface person. They don't get very deep in the conversation, but you know there's something there. You know there's something there. That's a Saturnian. Okay, that's a Saturnian for you. That's just how they are. That's just how they are. Okay, and I know how to deal with them because they're all over my family. They're all over my family. There's a lot of Saturn people in my family, and they're very decent, kind folk most of the goddamn time. Okay, that's a Saturnian from Saturn, from the planet Saturn. Okay, what you see is what you get. These planets have been enlightened and illuminated before with tons of people on them, and we can turn it off or we can turn it on with a switch. There are people right now there. If you can't see them, there are still people there on all of those planets: Saturn, Mars, Pluto, Jupiter, etc., etc. Okay, the people are there. What you're watching is the fall of mankind and what the planets end up as. You're watching the end result in those 8 planets. It's the end fucking result from not listening to folks like me. Okay, the ultimate folk like me. Okay, if you ain't listening to the ultimate folk like me, by the way, you want to see a fit check? I changed my shorts. Look at that, camo shorts. Camo shorts. I got them in a size large. I like them a little bit extra large. I like them a little bit large for me. Okay, it's like the woodsy camo. It's like the woodsy hunting camo. So I'm into the shorts. And so that's a Saturnian for you, okay? And that they're from the planet Saturn. And they can be annoying as all fuck, okay? But you know when you met somebody from Saturn, because they are always like that. They are always like that. Always. Okay, that is a Saturn person. Okay, so if you're from Saturn, you know it. If you're from the Pleiades, you know it. What's a Pleiadian? I still have no idea. I would love to know what the fuck a Pleiadian is. I think it's so mishmashed, moshed. They got the idea in their head that I'm the Pleiadian, the prettiest girl on earth, you know, is the Pleiadian. So they just all started calling themselves Pleiadians and not respecting their own planets. Right? And so it's a mix mosh on the Pleiades, and I definitely want to say the cat is the Pleiadian. The cat's the Pleiadian. Okay? The cat is the Pleiadian. That's what I'm gonna say right now. I know for sure the cat's the goddamn Palladian, okay? You know. Oh, we got a sexual harasser in the comments section again. What do you know? As a part of the Palladian hotel stalker package. Better read your fucking contracts before you fucking lie out loud to your mouth to Alyssa Janello and Colin Farrell. Better read your goddamn fucking contract, you fucking liars. Get the fuck out of my face, dude. This is unwanted contact, boo. This is unwanted contact and a half. Saturn's a bunch of weirdos. Oh, I got 3%. And I'm not on Saturn. You got a Mars Saturnian. Mars conjunct Saturn. You got a Mars conjunct Saturn out there, right? He's only understood half the fucking time. His wife doesn't want to see him. There's 6 months of the fucking year. Alright, so that's a Saturn. I just said journey. Alright? So you learned some space knowledge today, okay? It wasn't just ramen today. It wasn't just complaining to Anthony Blinken today, but it was also the Palladian stalker package, which seems to be decimating Earth at a rapid rate. So I ain't into it. Why worry about Mattel when half of your family is from Saturn? You know what I mean? They're from Saturn. We're out of here anyway. I think I did say that. I think I did.